Hi, I'm Wickam, and this is the triple shuffle lesson in the shuffle bowing series. Say that 3 times fast. So the triple shuffle is similar to the first two, except that it's a pattern of 3, and there are 3 notes that are the same speed. So it's So we've got the accent on the first one. And the thing that's very different, so the single shuffle is a pattern of 3, as is the triple shuffle. But the single shuffle is a pattern that's in straight time. You hear 1, 2, 1. Triple shuffle is triplet, 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 triplet. So we have essentially like 3/8 notes in the space of 1 quarter note. So you can think triplet, 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 triplet. So the first note is always louder when you're doing this kind of a shuffle. The accent is on beat 1 of each 3. And you can feel that accent. And the second and third bow strokes are kind of like an echo or like a bounce back from that first one. So we can do that simple triplet, triplet. On each of the strings. And that gives us the rhythmic feeling of it in the simplest bowing pattern possible. So you can do it at whatever speed you want to, but think triplet, 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 boom, pop, pop, boom, pop, pop. So the next thing we're going to do is add a second string. And as with all shuffle bowing, start out slow, start feeling the groove of you hear it down 2, 3, up 2, 3, down 2, 3. Practice that. Practice speeding it up until you can't go any faster and your arm's going, oh, and then slow down or take a break. So don't ever push yourself past that limit. If you find that you can't focus anymore, that you're losing your concentration, take a break. I repeat, if you can't focus, take a break. So the next step, once you're feeling kind of comfortable playing the triple shuffle on 1 string, we're going to add a second string to it. So we'll start with the A and the E, and we're going to use open strings to start out with. If I haven't made myself clear, we want to break it down and take each piece and build it from the ground up. So we're doing the rhythm first, now we're adding a second string. So we'll go high, low, low, high, low, low. We can also go low, high, high, low, high, high. we'll do high, low, low first, because that to me seems to be the most common way I play the triple shuffle. But it happens both ways. So we'll go. Now you'll notice there's a point as you're getting faster where it becomes more comfortable. It starts out, and this is easy, and it starts getting harder as you speed. But there becomes a speed where you can move that motion into your hand, so you're not having to move your whole arm. And when you get to that speed, it becomes pretty easy at that speed. So that's how that works. We take it down a string next. Make sure you don't forget to breathe. And eventually, if you work on it long enough and with focused effort, you'll be able to play it that fast too. But start out with just... Then go to the D and the G. And really what you hear when I'm playing it at that speed is you hear that one. You hear boom, 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 boom. And it almost sounds like ba-da, da-da, 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 da-da. Is a different thing going. Because the string that you play independently, the string that only gets one stroke on it, gets kind of an automatic accent. So we can do the same thing and do low, high, high, or I'm sorry, low, low, high. No, I was right. Low. Which is a little less comfortable for me because I don't do it as much. I haven't practiced it as much as I have high, low, low. But low, high, high, low. And really try to relax as you're speeding it up. Breathe and relax. Try to be metronomic with your placement of those notes. Be very precise. And note the automatic accent that the lower note gets this time because it's the string that just gets one note. So once we've done that, now we can add fingerings. So a tune that has a lot of triple shuffle in it is, there's a verse of Dragging the Bow, which is a great show fiddle tune that uses this technique. It goes... that's a good example of the triple shuffle in use in a tune, but we don't want to go there quite yet. So we can start adding things like we can do so you can add those fingerings, whatever fingers you feel like. You can do and play around with it. Get comfortable with it. Get comfortable with it in those different shapes, in the low, high, high, and the high, low, low. High, low, low. So once you're comfortable with those, then we can add double stops, but or so adding the open string double stops would be next. And then we can add some fingerings to the double stops. And since you've seen the first two shuffle bowing videos already, I'm assuming that you've paid attention and that you're breaking these down and you're doing the open strings first with high, low, low, and then low, high, low, low, high, or high, 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 low. Not to be excessively confusing, but I will write these out in the notes on the lesson. And then you're adding the simple fingerings. And then if you want to add the double stops, that would be the next thing we do on the open strings. And you practice that. You practice each of these things successively and build up to adding double stops with fingerings, which would be something like so play around with it, get comfortable, feel the groove, feel that triplet, 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 and enjoy it. Have fun, practice it, focus, enjoy it. Here we go. The double shuffle was last. The Georgia shuffle's coming up next.